Oh, what's going on, dudes and dudettes? Camcorder, what's going on, man? Welcome to the rare Monday during the day stream. Happy holidays across the board. That is why I can stream right now. It's because our studio's closed down and I can do the stream thing. So yay! Don't have to wait until the evening. And actually, I don't think I usually stream on Monday either way. So exciting to say the least. See how everything's looking. Rock on. Let's go here. We're gonna pick up where we left off yesterday, guys. We are putting some dents into this bad boy. Just getting a lot of it, a lot of the detail cleaned up here. Oh. Yo, Transformer. Came in early. What's going on? It is the Labor Day? Is it Memorial Day? I forget what day it is. It's one of those holidays today, guys. Hopefully you guys are taking it easy. We're going to keep going where we left off yesterday. So, dang, probably down here. Yeah. I wonder if I can figure out a better way to put this light so it's not blaring in your guys' eyes. You can see that pretty good. You can see that. Anyone doing any cookouts or anything like that today? Anything exciting? No? I was bummed because my headset, my new fancy Bluetooth earbuds were dead, so back to the big wonky headphones now. Now, before I get started, guys, we are going to... we're going to do some cleanup real quick. Dude, I would suck at that. I mean, I could probably do it, but believe it or not, sculpting animatronic things, or symmetrical things, is pretty tricky. I think if I did it, I'd have to like cut out foam core and use lots of flat surfaces to do it. I'm trying to think if I've ever sculpted something specifically robotic-like. I don't think I have. I've turned, I've used animatronics to turn organic things into like robots, but I've never tackled a very robotic or geometric sculpture before. Well, no, exactly, the bean. It's true. If I take any audience request, it'll have to be the Teletubby bean thing first. I think Camcorder's been asking for it for months now, so... yeah, I might have a riot on my hands if I were to take a different suggestion. The only time I think I would take another person's request, and I don't even know that I'll ever take camcorders, who knows? But is if they somehow magically requested me sculpting something that I was already planning on sculpting. That would probably be the only way. So many of these like little tiny particles from all the texture we've been sculpting. Who knows? Maybe I'll sculpt. I mean, I don't know if I would choose all the Optimus Prime, dude. I would get so much shit from everyone if I even chose to do that. I'd have you and Turtle in my chat telling me how of a terrible artist I am because I didn't get this one particular small part of him right. Bots to beats are the bane of all things holy and creative. You should see camcorder's ideas for him. Definitely adds a level of demonic aspects to it. How's it going, bots to beats? You working in your garage that you got set up today? Almost done cleaning up all this mess, guys. Uh-oh. Hold on 1 second. It's crazy. They're saying there's like extreme heat. Is it beasts? Oh, it is beasts. Bots to beasts. That's true. I'm sorry, man. Bees. bot. Yeah, it's just... It's going to take me a while to get that, man. I have to... come on, show me the thing. Oh, okay. So apparently we're in a heat wave, which I think is kind of stupid. We're in no more of a heat wave right now than we have been all summer. And yet, Las Vegas is like urging people to conserve electricity, which I get as a general point, if that were actually the case, but it's just as fucking hot now as it has been for a good portion of the summer, so... Body bees or butterballs? River Styx, who shows up in chat pretty often, one of my mods, has changed their name. And you haven't changed your name, really. I just suck at reading. But has changed their name 4 times now. And every time it takes me 4 fucking ever to get it right again. To, like, remember the new name, you know? First, I think they were Artist Kitten. It was little witchy things. Then it was something... I think there was one other one before Styx, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I forgot. Another really annoying thing is, so they updated SE Live, which is the OBS I use, and it's super awesome, but... bunch the sculpt as hard as I can. I don't know what bunching it means. I see. That's what happened to Little Witchy. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm not doing that logged out. But what's going on, dude? You enjoying a lovely American holiday today? There we go. We cleaned it up. I gotta turn off whatever that audio is. Yeah, I think I'm not the only one, but a bunch of people are upset that the new SE Live update does not work with Stream Deck. It's really annoying. Camcorder, did you really not know that that's what happened to Little Witchy Things? Try and make my logo for my... I thought you already made your logo, dude. I swear you already made your logo. Photoshop down 70s. Ooh, I would give anything for the 70s right now. Yeah, I don't think we'll be seeing... we won't be seeing the 70s probably until... honestly, late October, early November, I would guess. If it's anything like it was last year. Well, it's even like when Milo showed up that one day after they had just changed their name to the Beheader Sculptor Artist, or Portrait Sculpt. I was like, who the fuck are these people? I would give, yeah, I'd give my immortal, well, I'm not doing nothing with it. I would, in fact, give my immortal soul. Dude, it's 100 and... it's gotta be like 110, or it might not yet be. It's only like just before noon here, but I wouldn't be surprised if we reach 115 today. Got pretty hot yesterday. That's why I like sitting in my little cave here, you know? Cool lights, the AC's kicking. This is my vibe. Yeah, except they're not. Actually, that is usually, yes. Kyle can confirm, except today they're not working, so. That's the deal. If you have to deal with customers, you get to sit in the offices. That's how we apply the rules around here. Lovely elephant skin. Yes, I think so too. That's a good question. I don't think so. Well, no. No, probably not. No. My thought was the game is called The Forest. This creature exists in the forest. And I get a lot of vibes about this creature being a mixture. I know this is going to sound weird, but I get tree vibes from this particular character. So I wanted the skin to be like an amalgamation of flesh, but also bark. So an elephant texture definitely is that. And pores, I think on something of this scale would be a little bit tricky to do. Pores are tricky enough when you get to do them in life size, but I wanted to do something, yeah, more really worn, like this creature lives amongst the trees and the branches and just gets fucked up by scrapes and scratches, and it's gonna be really weathered. That's the word I was looking for. Oh yeah, if you deal with customers of the general public, you deserve the office. Yeah, exactly. Fuck the general public. Same. Yes. They aren't like typical. I don't know much, I would say, about scales in general, but yeah, what'd you learn? And this is just the first layer of texture we're doing on this, guys. We are going to go over it with another, at least one more pass of texture. Which should break it up. It's almost a little too uniform. But I should also mention this type of texture is my favorite texture to do. You'll see this in a lot of my sculpts. Except for human face sculpts, I'll usually do a lot more pores. And really, really fine versions of this. So then are they really scales at that point? You're basically saying they're more their scales are more skin-like, right? I got my hat. Another hat? Are we still talking about the same hat you were talking about yesterday? We were just talking about you, Sticks. The skin itself has a kind of S profile. Same hat. As hard and set, like calluses, almost like fancy scale-shaped calluses. We were talking. Your terrible taste in movies. I was talking about the because I kept calling bots to beasts. I kept calling him bots to beats, and that was wrong. And then I went into my diatribe about how you've changed your name so much that it's taken me a long time to switch over every time you change your name. I think that's what I need to do. I call you Sticks. I think I'm just going to call him Bots. It'll be easier. I don't even have to worry about the second part of it, you know. And Sticks, Camcorder thought Little Witchy Things just disappeared. Camcorder didn't know that Little Witchy Things was Sticks. Yeah, but that's what you said about the other ones too. She's dead. Yeah, Camcorder was like, wait, so that's what happened to Little Witchy Things? And I was like, yeah, yep. I haven't seen the newest episode, Logged Out. I saw the second one. I haven't seen the third one. Yeah, I haven't seen the third one yet. I'd say I'm pretty much enjoying it. I don't know if it's gonna I don't know if it's gonna pull me in like Game of Thrones did. Now I should also say, Game of Thrones. I didn't start watching until the fourth season had started. So I got to watch seasons 1 through 3 just like bam, 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 like back to back. So we'll see. Like never? Like you're never going to take it off? Like never, ever, ever? Like, even while you sleep? But I think being able to watch seasons like 1 through 3 in succession made it so that I could really get into the show very easily, you know? I know Kyle Does Art is getting real close to finishing up his new stream setup, so hopefully we'll be able to do the art stream soon. The art debate stream. I'm really hoping that we can do that. Since my YouTube channel is called Bots 2 Beasts, and I made a little mascot called Bot Beast. Ooh, I kind of like that. Technically, I'm more of a Dr. Frankenstein. Whoever calls me by my monster's name and said, oh, I see. So, so should I just rename myself the Master Creator Dr. Daddy? Just, that is a lot of questions. I don't know. I'll probably just call you Doctor if you name yourself Dr. Daddy. Just a heads up. Wait a minute. I've read the book the show is based. I didn't realize the show was based on the book. I thought the show was just based on little snippets from the other books. Is this show actually based upon a series separate from, is it Song of Ice and Fire or whatever? I have a friend who streams and has given up completely and just calls me by my first name. I could go back. Now there's a book, Fire and Blood. Really? Hey, that'd be easy. I'm done with that too. One of these days, guys. You know what? I need to remember by next stream to fix this fucking... What is... Hold on 1 second. I have one idea. Oh shit. Did that work at all? Oh yeah, it kind of worked. I kind of did it. All right, cool. Also, that was a terrible design for that light. Only a very select few. Okay, so I have a question for you, Camcorder. This is the part that is kind of irritating to me. So I'm kind of like everybody else. I really didn't like the last season of Game of Thrones. Actually, like the last 1 or 2 seasons. If they were just going to end up making all these other spin-off shows, why didn't they just take the fucking time to do like the last 2 seasons of Game of Thrones right? If they wanted to make money off the franchise, if they wanted to keep making money, like I got the vibe that they were ending the show because they were like losing interest or fans weren't interested, or there had to have been a reason that they rushed so much of that show. If they were just going to keep making money off the franchise, why not have just done the show right? Like, I literally don't understand. Oh, we're going to end the show, and a year or two later, we're just going to start a spin-off. It's like, you could have just made the first show better and made it longer. Another 3-4 seasons. I was rewatching the last season of Game of Thrones the other day. In one episode, they travel from the north to the south, something that in the past seasons took characters many episodes to travel. I don't know, I like Game of Thrones. Okay, I do. I remember your first name, Styx. Again, I don't see the point. I'm not really liking any of the characters too terribly much in the new House of the Dragon or whatever. I'm not disliking any of them. I'd also rather have a show following Bronn, the cutthroat guy from Game of Thrones. He was probably one of my favorite characters. Maybe that's the case, but aren't those the same guys that are involved? Correct me if I'm wrong. Are those not the same guys that are involved with the new show? It's the same dudes. The same main guys, the producers at least, I'm pretty sure. Oh, they're not? Okay, all right, well, that might explain some of it. There's also a lot of actors from Game of Thrones that I'm really surprised didn't take off in their careers, like didn't get a ton of other work from the show. I thought that was kind of weird. D&D aren't a part of this. George, I knew George, yeah. He had to leave. He hadn't completed the fucking book yet. Like... Correct me if I'm wrong, he still hasn't completed the last book. We probably will never get the last book. I guess what incentive does he have to even make it now, but still. Heartburn and flatulence, yeah, right. I'm pretty sure he's probably already going to be able to name a book that. I did watch, last night I watched Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. And while I enjoyed it, I don't know that I'm gonna say that it's like... It was good. I'm not sure that I would say it's as original and like an amazing film as everyone else is saying it is. Wait, there's a new D&D movie coming out? How can they make a D&D movie? Seriously. Isn't it kind of like just too much lore? Like, how? How can they do it? I don't get it. Has anyone been watching the the new Lord of the Rings show? It's hype. Wait, what are we? Which one are we talking about right now? Do we have multiple conversations going on, or is this all about D&D? Lord of the Rings, way ahead of you, man. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was just curious if, because like when the Halo show came out, it got widely panned pretty much right away, and I haven't heard anyone's really, other than some other bullshit before it even got released, but I really haven't heard anyone talking about it. Dork of the Rings, yeah. You liked Halo? Oh, I'm just saying I'd heard, like right when Halo got put out, it got panned. Yeah, apparently critics and fans were not a fan of the Halo movie or show. So you can just binge it all at once, Sticks? Is that the plan? I keep fucking forgetting. Do you think that if I could be stuck at work for the next 7 hours, I'd love that. What? Do you think that actors, not writers, but actors that are being taking roles from previous existing fiction, whether it be comic books or novels, should be required to read all of the source material? I read an interesting article the other day about actors that had like taken roles and had no idea about the source material. They never read anything. A good example is like Hugh Jackman when he took on Wolverine. He had no fucking idea about Wolverine. He had no fucking idea. Where then you had fuck, what's his name? Christopher Lee in Lord of the Rings made a point to like yearly read all of the Lord of the Rings books. You know? A ton of the GOT cast read the books. It makes sense. So just to be clear, you think that they should be contractually obligated to read the books that the films are being based on, or the comic books say? Because you know they don't. Well, some do, sure, but it's not happening all the time, right? Like, hey, we're gonna pay you millions of dollars to take this part, and you are required to read the books. Yes, audiobooks are group reading. That's probably not too far off. Yeah, I get that. To have met Tolkien, yes, I had heard that too. Yeah, or a YouTube video or something. All right, so you guys would be okay with that. Let's say it was a YouTube video. They are not required to actually read them, but they have to. They should be required to get involved to some extent in the actual lore. More than what's on the script, in other words. They should be contractually obligated to do it. I don't know where I stand on this. I feel like a good actor shouldn't have to. If there's a good writer, a good screenplay, you know, a good screenwriter, and good actors, the rest shouldn't necessarily be needed. But I don't know. I have mixed emotions. With at least 30 minutes. And like character breakdown or something like that. It'll help with the acting. Maybe. Watch Nerd of the Rings. They'll be good. I I don't even know what that is. Because bear in mind, if a production company can sign a ton of shit into the contract, actors can put a ton of shit into their contracts as they want, you know. So it would make sense that a production company could also put a ton of shit into a contract. Now imagine, if you would, that a contract was written where it stipulated that an actor had to read all of the, especially like a big character, say like, is it Kit Harington who played Jon Snow in Game of Thrones? Because he's pretty much a character through the entire series, he would have a fuck ton of reading he would have to do, right? Now imagine for a production company to put it in there that he is required to read it. That would mean that the production company would have to have some ability to actually test them on whether or not they read it. It's kind of crazy to think about, right? Back to LTR. I was just telling my wife. Watch on TV, yeah. I'm just back to Lord of the Rings. I was just telling my wife. Is that the same way you feel about the Lord of the Rings? Oh, Lord of the Rings is like that, but with $700 million, yeah. This is the latest dispatch just received in our newsroom. 30 years later, exactly, yeah. Wait, what? Smack Talking, a record-breaking award-winning series of movies, or the show? Bots, you're talking about the show right now, right? Or the series? I wasn't a fan of the Hobbit series, but oh yeah, TV, okay. Of course. Mate, what are you working on? What's up, Orchid? It's a 24-inch I don't know, you've probably seen me working on it. I've been working on it for a while. It's a 24-inch sculpture of a character called the Armsy from The Forest. It's a bad guy. It's one of the antagonists. We've already cut off a lot of his limbs, but he has a lot of limbs, but they've already been turned into like resin versions. So they're basically kind of making a model, really. So we're going in and doing all the texturing on his skin right now. But he's big boy. He is a big boy. Also, Warkid, thanks for stopping in. Long time no see. Hope things are going well with you. Been following your progress on the Insta. Looks like you're working on some cool stuff. We almost threw down. Yes, you and I think logged out. You and I have talked about the frame rate problem with the Hobbit. Yeah, it's basically gonna end up being like a giant resin kit. Exactly. It's gonna probably be 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 piece mold, 12 molds total. It looks wonky, yeah. That was my only beef. I think I could have gotten behind it a lot better if honestly, if it hadn't been the 60 frame rate, it wouldn't have bugged me as much. I know that's such like a petty thing to get behind, but it really did bug me. A vacuum form vinyl kit. No, we're not going to do vinyl. Although, ooh, I could. No, we're not doing that. We've gone too far. I probably will rotocast some of it, and some of it might end up with foam cores to reduce the weight. But even then, it's not really necessary. It's going to be strong enough to stand on its own. But that would be kind of cool to do a vinyl one. You're piquing my interest, but no, we're not doing it. We've already made our decisions. But that's where my brain's going now. I keep thinking about it. I had a really cool vinyl model kit. Actually, it might have been 24 inches of Pinhead from Hellraiser when I was a kid. It wasn't that many pieces. 1, 2. So like what? His like dress, because he wears that big leather dress thing. So it's like his waist and legs. It's one piece. His chest was one piece. And then, so it's 1, 2, left arm, right arm, 3, 4, 5. It was like a 5-piece mold. It was pretty cool. Are so 90s. What up, Turtle? Yeah, we were just talking. Someone brought up a good point. Is like making this out of like a vinyl kit would be kind of cool. There's nothing wrong with it. It's light. It's really light. Versus like solid, solid resin. How's your day going, Turtle? I could rotocast almost all of the molds if I wanted to, so it would be a lighter thing. I was just gonna do a rotocast of the center trunk, which is this whole piece we're working on right now, just so that's not just one giant chunk of plastic. My other thought was just to make a hard foam resin, or hard foam core that would float, so it would take up most of the space. I don't know if that'll work though, because I know that a lot of resins shrink. What am I working on today? Same thing I've been working on, man. It's just texturing this giant dude. We're working on his butt right now. But we've gone pretty far. We've nailed out the texture, or at least the main texture through these areas. And in here, which was gonna be tricky, I finished the ear. So now we're just moving the texture around. At least the first layer of texture. Some of the new Oh, you got some new orders? Didn't realize it was the Armsy. Yeah, it's the Armsy. You got some new orders in from Fiverr? Oh, closing out some orders. Sorry, I thought you said checking out. Clean up my workspace. Thank garage. I'm gonna be streaming later tonight, by the way. But we are taking a trip to IKEA. Nice. been thinking I should invest in some nice display cases. Yes, you should. I'm gonna sculpt along with you, even though I work in polar opposite. Dude, Warkid, I appreciate it. I love your work, dude. I really like your work a lot. You and some other people have been working on some pretty HR Geigery inspired things, and honestly, it's getting to me, and I feel like I have to do something like that soon. Like, I don't want to because everyone else is doing it, but tentacles and Cthulhu's and stuff like that has been really big right now, and it's like, God damn it. It's pulling me, man. It's pulling me. Because my DM was picking on me. I 3% didn't want to play anymore. I was joking. Your DM isn't talking to you? It depends. IKEA has, I have mixed emotions about IKEA. I've gotten some cool stuff from IKEA. I'll tell you this, good display cases, though, are kind of hard to come by. Sometimes, so I work, our company works with this other company out of California called MGM Plastics. If you were to visit their place, it's a pretty, all due respect, I like them a lot, but their showroom's kind of shitty. It's just like this facility. It's a warehouse, but they do a lot of custom displays, and they're not badly priced. Like, you can end up with I mean, you're going to spend a couple $100, but they're really nice displays. They've done some really cool work for us for reasonable prices. Like custom LED lighting inside the cases. And so I think that I'm going to contact them to build the base for this guy. I'm probably going to have them 2 or 3 bases just in case I want to make 2 or 3 of them. Right now, once this is fully complete, I'm only going to make 1. But in the event that I want to make more than 1 down the road, I'm going to want more bases. So probably order. Plus, they generally give you like a price discount the more you order. If you're only doing one-offs, they're a little bit more expensive. He's just upset, yeah. They are weirdly expensive. Well, don't mess up making your character, Sticks. Even from IKEA. I'm an MGM plant. I'm waiting to talk shit for you to talk shit. We're canceling the partnership soon. It's fucked up, man. I feel like I just gave him a 5-star review just now. You can tell they don't care. It's just, I don't know. It's kind of a small company, but they do really cool stuff. Like, I really want this Armsy to end up on... It's going to be a black base, similar to the base it's on now, but very small, a little smaller. I want it shiny black, maybe like 1.5 to 2 inches in depth, like a cylinder base that this stands on. And then I do all the faux grass and gravel and rocks and stuff on top of that. Depending on how much they're going to charge me, I want it to spin too. But we'll see. I don't know how much they're going to charge me to put like a little rotator in there. Because it's going to be heavy. That's another reason if I can make it lighter, the better. Because they'll have to use like a more powerful rotator if this thing is too fucking heavy. So could be Geiger. Yeah, I don't know. I've just been seeing a lot of really cool, like I was saying, HR Geiger stuff lately. Not HR Geiger, sorry. Like HP Lovecraft inspired stuff. from a lot of different artists. I don't know if it's just like a hot commodity right now or what, but it's been tickling my creative juices. But I figure, hey, one annoyingly large project at a time. Van Gogh. Yeah, Van Gogh. Yeah. Getting up in that Armsy butt now, guys. My favorite composer. Hey, I hear he's in all of his films too. Jeff, Joff, thank you for following. Much love, brother. How's your day going? Armsy butt. Well, you guys knew I'd be working on it eventually, right? Such a sculpted butt. You got Halloween off. Nice. I don't know what I'm gonna do for my Halloween stream yet. It'd be great if I had that makeup application appliance done before then, but I feel like I already would have needed to be further along if that were the case. So we'll see. I could probably get it done, but then I'd have to stop working on the Armsy again, which I could do because End Night decided to push the game back again. But I don't want to have to come back to the Armsy again. I want this to be done, and we're so close. Well, we're a lot closer than we were. Actually, what day is Halloween on this year? music. Okay, we're just gonna end. We're gonna leave me in silence. It's a Monday. Lame. That's fucking lame, dude. Did she finally understand what a silly question that was? I don't think logged out is ever going to let you live that down, Sticks. Being a cinematic savant. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's exactly how he would describe it. I don't think you're blissfully dumb. Just, you know, maybe blissfully not a cinematic savant. I don't know. I've actually never watched one of these movies. It sounds like Logged Out took a bullet for both of us, so I won't have to watch any of those movies. I don't know. I feel like I've lived. I'm okay. Ba 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 ba. Shit. Have you have you tried sleeping in the hat yet or no?
Oh, so what you're saying is you don't love your hat that much. Hmm. Skin texture looks amazing. Yeah, it's coming along. Slowly, one striation at a time. No, not this song. Nope, and not this song either. Fuck you. Sure, this one's okay. jam out to Ghost. Yeah, and get fucking booted from Twitch. No, thank you much. I don't trust it. Oh, and plus all my videos I'm not streaming to YouTube anymore, but I am uploading them afterwards, so not gonna happen. I'll just wait for my utopia world where Amazon figures out that they just need to let people play, you know, copyright music on stream. Oh shit. Yeah. Styx wants me to play Ghost. I want to play Ghost too. I would play Ghost. And then I couldn't, post this video to YouTube. That's all I was saying, man. Not in the game that I've seen, anyways. Does not appear to have any jiggly physics. It was a very short-lived idea that I was gonna make this Armsy out of silicone and make it like posable. At which point I would have made him jiggly. But it was very short-lived. It was a very, very short-lived idea. Fuck yeah, jigglies! I'd turn into a cannibal, yeah, just to get some of that jiggly armsy. Chasing. That'd be pretty disturbing. All the Armsies would get to know you and just stay as far away from you as possible. I'm pretty sure that's exactly what would happen. Manual breathing? I think I know what you're talking about. Harem of Armsies. I feel like a harem of Armsies is like a herd, you know? It's a herd of Armsies. A murder of Armsies, yes, exactly. The fisting? I don't think I would watch that movie. Sorry, logged out. You know, I actually just recently watched that movie again, and I actually liked that movie. A lot of people hated that movie. I liked The Happening. Not the fisting, The Happening. Survive the night. Would it be called the fisting, or would it be called the fistining? Shadow of the Fist. Insert your terrible sequel ideas all the time. You know, what is it like? Rise of the Fist. You know? Dawn of the Fist. Hey guys, we're really digging into the butthole now. In the butt crack, really. I'll be sure to actually sculpt the butthole off stream so you guys don't have to see it. The final fisting. Yes, exactly. What you call it? The flailing? Yeah, there has to be an in-space one for sure. Yeah, that's a must. Armsy goes to hell. Child of the Fisting, yeah. Or we just jump past all the sequels, 20 or 30 years later to the remakes, and it'll be the fisting the beginning. You know? Directed by Rob Zombie. Yeah, exactly. You will not touch my baby. Come on, this is in the future, man. You've sold out, okay? You're retired off of the billions you've made off your fisting franchise, okay? And technically, you don't even own the rights anymore. The studio owns the right. A whole new studio has been started. It'll be called New Line Fisting. Oh my god, the Munsters does look terrible. I don't know what the fuck is going on with that. Actually, that one, and aren't they? They're revamping the Addams Family too. They're doing both those, right? Wednesday, that's right. Yeah, yeah. Fueled for a 3-day long party, exactly. Wednesday's in college in the new Addams Family movie? Or really? Private high school, okay. Yeah, is it a Netflix show or movie, or is it actual like a big, you know, big production movie? What are we waiting for? Logged out? You can't keep us in suspense like that, man. Never mind. plastic surgery. So, you don't think you think Hocus Pocus is gonna just be a shitty remake, or I don't know. I actually, for a kids movie, I have high hopes for Hocus Pocus. Okay, it's probably gonna be garbage. But I have hopes. Okay. Are you talking about the newest Ghostbusters flick? I don't know that I'll ever need to watch it again, but I didn't even mind that one. It had some decent moments. Hell of a lot better than the other Ghostbusters stupid comedy one they made. I hated that one. I thought the new Ghostbusters had elements of creepiness to it that I liked. See, that's what they have to do. They have to fail at one reboot so that the next reboot can be better, okay? That's what has to happen. Yeah, Afterlife, okay, yeah. That's true, but I enjoyed the 2 hours of "Hey guys, remember?" Like I actually enjoyed that. And I also kind of knew that's what it was going to be going into it, so I don't think that bugged me either. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, that's a good reference point. I'm trying to think if I had to watch two movie about hitmen. Wait, you're making an act? Did you say it's going to be a comedy? Well, come on. You got to throw in. Honestly, I really enjoyed the Hitman's Bodyguard. The first one was pretty funny. It was cheesy, but it was comedy. I'm generally big mad about scary stories. Yeah. Wait, you're talking about the one that was based upon like the kids' book? Well, it wasn't like they were kids' books, right? Yeah, it's weird. When I watched it, I was like, this has like while I had started watching, I was like, this has potential. And then it just dropped. All the potential was gone. And how many stories did they even cover in the movie? Because the books, how many? There was a shit ton of stories to go off of, right? 5, I think. Okay. Logged out. Did you ever watch Leon the Professional? Yeah, they could have picked better. You know what it suffered from? It suffered from not being R-rated. That's what it suffered from. It should have been R-rated. That's a great drama. I love Leon the Professional. Well, is it Le Professionnel and then Leon the Professional? You can watch the original French version or the one with Natalie Portman when she was a child. That would make sense. Well, they also have to pick the right stories, right? I admittedly I don't remember the books all that well, but there was only like one or two of the stories that they kind of covered in the movies that I thought were actually creepy. So it felt shallow. Yeah. Yes, that would have been a good idea. Or what are those movies called? Guys, what's the name for the type of movie where it's not called a compilation. It's like a compilation of stories. The director of Leon was a pedo. Yeah, yep, shocker there. It's not a compilation. No, it's not a compilation either. What is it fucking called? Like Trick or Treat or Trick or Treat is a good example. Even I'm just about to say Pulp Fiction, but it's not really.
We're on express elevator to hell, going down.
Look at that. My audio alerts are working. Anthology movies? Are they anthology movies? Like I'm even thinking of like the VHS film movies, ABCs of Death. Movies like that. I mean, that's kind of what the Scary Stories should have been. Would have been something along those lines. Any fake blood, dude? There's so many fake blood recipes out there. If you want to look up a good fake blood recipe, you should be able to find it if you type in Dick Smith's fake blood recipe. If you do a Google search for Dick Smith's fake blood recipe, I believe it's kind of an industry standard even still today. Yeah, the Goosebumps. Yeah. I agree. River Styx, I agree. I think Scary Stories suffered from the fact that it was going to be a failure before it even started, honestly. Because of the way they chose to do it. You know what's interesting? You brought up Goosebumps because the Goosebumps movie, and I did watch it with Jack Black, kind of suffered from the same problem. It didn't address it as like individual stories. They tried to mush it all together into one. We bought a small thing, but I'd like to make it in-house if possible. Yeah, it's still, corn syrup is going to be a major part of it. The difference is I believe he uses God, what is it? He uses RIT. Is it RIT dye? He does not use food coloring. He uses RIT dye, I think. The powder stuff. You have to shake it a lot. You have to like really mix it in really well. And then I think uses like even uses some blue in it. Then uses I think he even uses like some non-dairy creamer to give it some level of opacity. Oftentimes, a lot of the fake blood that you buy is too candy-like. It's too clear and shiny. Another thing I've seen done, there's like a misnomer that if you add dish detergent to your fake blood, that it's so that it doesn't stain clothing. But the reason you actually add dish detergent to fake blood is to change the surface tension, because like Caro Surf and water, or like Caro Surf anything, it doesn't react the same when it drains down, when it reacts with surfaces. So if you add, I think it's dish detergent, a very small amount, like we're talking like a drop into it, it changes how the blood reacts with the surfaces of things. That's hilarious. One of my first classes in effects school, one of the first actual in classroom classes, we made a bunch of fake blood, and different versions of it to see how it could be used for different purposes. Another thing is to add, you can add Cabacil to fake blood to thicken it up to make a paste. And then you can like mix in like coffee grounds. So you can do like scrapes, and like if you scraped your knee, that kind of more coagulated blood look. I'm assuming if you're doing like a Hitman movie, you're gonna have like bullet shots and bullet wounds and stuff like that, right? So probably do most of that digitally, I'm guessing. Yeah. We want everything to go wrong and it to be a clusterfuck. Logged out. Have you seen the first season of True Detective with Matthew McConaughey and Woody Harrelson? Woody Harrelson? Yeah, Woody Harrelson, I think. Oh, you're gonna try and make air squibs. Okay, have fun with that. With where you're located, it sounds crazy, but you like, first of all, the first season of True Detective is probably one of my favorite TV shows of all time. Not so much the second season, but the first season is really fucking good. And you should watch it. I think it It might give you some inspiration. You want to talk about cinematography? Fucking, that show has some amazing cinematography. There are some great, my favorite types of scenes are the ones where the cameras, and this happens a few times in the show, but the camera is following a character for an obscene amount of time, but you don't realize there hasn't been any cuts because it's done so flawlessly that you're able to follow what's happening, and you don't realize that it's been minutes of choreography, like action with, or just whatever, without any cuts. And you know, the great thing about True Detective is that it doesn't take place in like Chicago or New York. It takes place in like the rural areas of like middle America, and it's creepy, and it's got great character development. It is by far the best role Matthew McConaughey has ever had. I think you'll really fucking dig it. The second season is good too, but the seasons don't follow the same characters. It's a totally new story, new characters. So like the first one, like I said, is Matthew McConaughey and Woody Harrelson, I'm pretty sure. And then the second one is it's Colin Farrell and Vince Vaughn in the weirdest role you'll probably ever see Vince Vaughn in. Like, I think, is he a head of a mob? Like, he's just a disturbing fuck. But it's really cool to see what they are able to do in the first season with the atmosphere of, like I said, like middle America kind of vibes, you know, without whenever you think detective shows, a lot of people are always thinking like, you know, LA, New York, Chicago. This is out in the middle of fucking nowhere, you know? It's really cool. starting it now. Yeah, dude, it's good. Jesus. Shit, you're still working right now, Sticks? Have you been working this whole fucking time? No. I think we might have to remove all these limbs, guys. That one. Ah, fuck. Go back and move all the limbs in later. I could do that. Let's fix some of this stuff first, though. The material cost for this large scale must be crazy. Yeah. Yes. The clay alone is probably very expensive. Jamaz, thank you so much for the follow. How's your Monday going? Yeah, I mean the clay was a lot. We've already taken all the arms off right now, but you guys can see here. He's about 24 inches tall, so. And then with all the molding, the silicone, yeah, it's probably, if and when I ever do sell him, which I don't know if I will, he'll probably be selling for close to probably $2,000, honestly. And that's all said and done. Unless people want to buy like an unpainted version where they can assemble itself, maybe it'd be a lot cheaper then. Until 9 your time today. Jesus. Closing ship. 9 my time? That can't be right. So you're working till midnight your time? Or I think that's how it worked. But yeah, he's got 8 arms. All of which have already been casted. This one goes here. I think this one goes over here. Yeah, it's crazy. I'm an hour behind you. No, you're an hour ahead of me. Pretty sure you're an hour ahead of me. Sticks, you should be ahead of me by like an hour or two at least. I could be wrong. I don't know. What the fuck do I know? Maybe you're right. Yeah, you're mountain time, so you're ahead of me, not behind me. But that's 2 hours ahead of me. Not 3. It's 2:36. Right. It's only... Oh, it's 2:36 right now? Okay, yep. Sorry, I'm full of shit. You are only an hour. It's only an hour? Mountain time's only an hour? Okay. Still, it's pretty crazy. Yeah, you're 2 ahead. Okay, all right. Logged out. Does that put you at Central then, right? That's right. Okay. The best time. I mean, okay. CST, right?
On a Saturday, sneaking out of the door like you know the way. 1,000 times before, back at light of day. I trail the smoke when you stole hotel corridors. I could tell which side.
Resubscribed. Thank you very much. Subscribe for 2 months. Thank you so much. How's your Sunday going, Bo Blitzed? Bo Blitzed? Great, sir. That's awesome. Wait, did I say Sunday? It's Monday. What did I say? This holiday's messing me up, guys. Well, you know what? I had to take it off anyways. So there we go. It just fell off. There we go. It's Wednesday. Shut up. It's not Wednesday. Camera, figure it out. Monday, Labor Day. Yes, good. You doing any Bo Blitz? You doing anything fun for your Labor Day? Day off, chilling. Nice. I am also with the chilling on the day off. That's actually not true. I answered emails for like 3 hours before stream today. But now we're chilling. Now we're chilling. Straight chillin', yes, for sure. Forget, do most places take the day off for Labor Day? I don't know. I don't remember. In the US, I don't know. I feel like a lot of retail places are usually still open on Labor Day, no? Not my job, yeah, obviously. Well, then again, is your company USA based? I know you don't talk about it much, so you don't have to answer that if you don't want to. I was just curious. It's Labor Day in Canada as well. Canada has Labor Day? Shucks, didn't know that. Okay. The more you know. Oh yeah, so Boa are like other people in your company also working? Or working, although you are not, I should say. I own the business. Well, there you go. So your boss is really nice. Ooh, meeting time. Have fun, Sticks. Have fun. Come on, camera. God, I need to. He's okay. You're pain at times. Tristone, thank you so much for the follow. How is your day going, Tristone? I'm getting full circle around, guys, to where we were doing the texture yesterday. Oh, we'll do widescreen so you guys can kind of see what's going on. We have officially taken all but one of his arms off, guys. An Armsy with only one arm. It's a sad day. I should probably move this one off. Just want you to tilt down a little bit. Thank you, Cameron, for cooperating.
super shadowy right here, guys. Sorry about this, but gots to get it. That stupid little.
I will check it out. What you paid for, eh? Oh, that's pretty cool, dude. Terrifying. Exactly what I would have expected. That's pretty cool. This is your buddy that does illustration, yeah? Why is it my emotes? All of them are gone. What do you mean all your emotes are? I have no idea. I didn't take your emotes away. What me? No, this is a different. Oh, okay. Okay, BRB. That's really weird that your emotes are gone, man. I don't know. I've never had that problem. Yeah, dude, one of my home pages for stream, I can't even get to. It's bullshit.
Majority of my work for this model I'm trying to make work in a game. Much a time vacuum. I know that feeling. Give me something else. Here we go. Odyssey. TRS cables are shielded and cheap. The fuck is a TRS cable? TRS. I have no idea what kind of cable that is. At least never heard to it as referred to as a TRS cable. Oh, okay. Did you break it? How'd you break it? Yeah. Have you ever made the mistake of crossing or running an audio an audio sound parallel with a power cord, an audio cable parallel to an audio cord? It's a pain in the ass. $4 feet, gotcha. Well, he's armless, guys, but we've got pretty far on him. Did a lot of his back texture. Got up under here. He was, yeah. I mean, his head's pretty much textured, too. Pretty happy with how the ear came out. He's coming along.
Cool. That's going to wrap it up for stream today, guys. I should be back on tomorrow evening, but if not, we'll be back Wednesday for sure. But for everyone who swung by, yeah, we'll be back either tomorrow or Wednesday. If you guys haven't followed me on social media, please do so. All the info is going to be on my ending screen. Everyone have a great evening, afternoon, the rest of your wonderful day off. And I will catch up with all of you soon. So check out the social medias. Have a good night.